Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to do my budget for paycheck number 1. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope y'all are having a super fantastic Thursday. Today is actually Tuesday when I'm recording this, and it is very rainy, soggy. It's a mess out there, so gloomy. I'm not going to do the sinking funds close out and close out my whole budget for the month of November just yet. I just finished up some last minute stuff I had to do as far as with my car and everything, and so I haven't gotten everything documented yet, so I will take care of that, but it'll probably be next week. So I am going to zoom you guys in so that way you can see my categories. You'll see I already wrote in my income, and so my paycheck number 1 budget form is on my right side, so I can look at the monthly and see what bills and what I call whatever. So I'll be looking at this as a reference as I fill this in, okay? All right, so for the income, we have my salary, which is $27.33. And if this is your first time seeing me fill out a budget, oh sorry, my eyelash, y'all. Oh my gosh. Do my paycheck budgets. I get paid the last business day of the month and the 15th. So the 15th is actually the last paycheck of the month, and then my November 30th paycheck is my December paycheck. Starting December 1st, I'm supposed to get a pay increase. I found that out this past Wednesday. So it's outside of the standard increase that we normally get. Well, I say normal, but that's not normal. So I'm supposed to get another increase, and so on my 15th paycheck, or my last December paycheck, the amount is going to be different, but I'll be budgeting $27.33 because I don't know what it's going to be right now. All right, so rent for my oldest son is $150. All right, and then I'm going to cash in my Ibotta rewards because I have like $113, and I'm also going to be buying for Christmas gifts for someone from Youth Villages. So out of the gift fund, so I can get to $150, I'm going to take out $37. And so those two should get me to $150. Bill money I'm going to leave blank for right now, and then I'll total up the income later. Out of my first paycheck, because I want my cash envelope, so all come from the same paycheck. I want to just go to the bank once a month. I don't want to go multiple times. I have to take some money out. Could I use that bill money to start paying everything? I could, but the way my rent is set up, I actually can't go into their site and actually pay it in advance. I actually can't pay it until the 1st, which is technically after I got my paycheck. And then everything else is set up like on auto draft, so I don't do anything for those. I pay out of pocket, go online and pay myself my rent and my utilities. Everything else comes out automatically because it kind of stays stable, if you know what I mean. I don't trust nobody taking rent out of my checking account. That's just kind of, I don't know. I just don't trust nobody. I trust Xfinity, I think, as far as I can throw them. Okay, so we got my sons, my identity theft, and my health insurance, and these 3 automatically come out of my check. I don't do anything for that. And after that, we got rent as a category, and then internet comes out of paycheck number 1. And then I need gas for my car so I can get back and forth to work. And the next thing is going to be Youth Villages and Christmas. I have not ordered my Christmas dinner, and the reason is because we had a lot left over from the Thanksgiving from Cracker Barrel, so I'm just not sure. We still want something small because I am still vacationing from the holidays. I'm on strike. But so I haven't worked that part out, like what I'm going to do. Trying to get a consensus with my boys since they're the ones who eat the most, you know what I mean? So my sons, they get $60 per paycheck. My health insurance is $15. They work, so they cover themselves. My oldest is actually 2. He aged out, so he's too old. And my youngest one, I still can pick him up, but he has his own health insurance. Identity theft is $3. And my rent is $1,800. Internet is $120, and then I'm going to budget $50 for gas and $150 for youth villages. Yeah, and that's the maximum amount we can spend on our child. And that's gone up from last year. It used to be $100. So I'm going to add this up and then write in my bill total. Normally what I would do would have my total income up here. And then I would subtract that bill total from here and leave the left to budget. I have to do something a little bit backwards to see what I need, so I can write in what I'm going to move from the bill money into my checking account to make sure I have everything covered, okay? So that is how that works for me. And plus, I've gotten so used to seeing that money, I want that money to be like right there. Okay, let me stop rambling. Sons, $60. Health insurance, $15. Identity theft, $3. Rent, $1,800. Internet, $120. Gas is $50. And youth villages Christmas is $150. So that total for my bill is $21.98. $21.98. But yeah, the bonus came as a surprise to me. Not the bonus, the raise came as a surprise to me because I was like, why? And I know you're not supposed to be like, well, why are you giving me this raise? But I like to know the why just in case they try to take something back. All right, so my cash envelopes. Groceries. And this is everything my standard, just my food, outside of like Christmas or anything like that. Dining out. Did y'all know there's like a Whataburger in Memphis now? Household. That's what I ate for my birthday. My son got me some Whataburger. I can't say what a burger. If I try to say it together, it kind of sounds like I'm saying water burger, but I'm trying to say what a burger. But y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, I didn't know they had those. That franchise came to Memphis. All right. So groceries, since there is 4 Sundays in December, because I do my cash envelope spending is Saturday to Sunday, and then I count the Sundays to determine what I need for the month. And so look, I ain't even in frame. It's Saturday all the way to Sunday, and so I just count those 1, 2, 3, 4, and so 4 times 150 is $600. Now I'm trying to put stuff back. Whew, Lord have mercy. Okay, groceries, $600. 4 times 150, 600. Making sure I said that. Dining out is $100. Make sure I said it correctly. And my dining out is not necessarily for me and my son. It's really just for me when I go to lunch. If I want to eat out with my friends, I can hang out with my friends if I choose to. Household is $100, and this is like miscellaneous crap that I want for the house, okay? Like I wanted a Manoline once, and so I bought that. Stuff like that, little kitchen appliances sometimes, like Christmas. I bought, forks and plates, so that way I wasn't going to do any dishes. And you know, like it's the little teeny little things you always just kind of pick up and put in your basket. Also, I use it sometimes to buy things for work, but I can flip between household and personal when I need to buy supplies for work, because we have to bring our own cups and dishes and stuff like that because they don't supply any of that stuff. So I do my dishes there. So I typically have a bottle of dish detergent in the office, as well as cleaning supplies, so I can do my dishes, and I just share it with my work group. Okay, so personal is $200. And that's, you know, extra $100 just for my Christmas present to myself. And so the total for cash envelopes is going to be $1,000. So this is going to be like the easiest budget so far. So my total is $31.98. $31.98. Now I'm going to subtract out my salary, $27.33 minus $150 minus $113 minus $37, and $165 is what I need to take out or just move from the bill money to my primary checking account, and I should be covered. So that should be the total for all of these, should be $31.98. $27.33, $150 plus $113 plus $37 plus $165, $31.98. There. And so if you take that and you do the math, then it's like $31.98 minus $21.98, and that's $1,000. And then once you subtract out my cash envelopes, I have no money. So out of paycheck number 1, there is no spending really. I'm taking money from other categories, from my sinking funds, really, not from other categories, but to pay and make sure I have enough. And so that kind of controls what I'm doing, because I ain't got no money to be doing anything extra. All right, and so it's a zero-based budget. My paycheck number 2 is a more straightforward budget because I'm actually, it kind of reflects more of that I'm actually living within my means. Paycheck number 1 kind of looks a little weird, but paycheck number 2 is actually a little bit more accurate to that my lifestyle is actually beneath my income, and my monthly budget actually shows you that too. So that's why, like, when you see my monthly budget, you don't see any bill money reflected here, because technically the total amount that I receive for the month in income is more than the combination of all the bills and savings and emergency funds, stuff like that. Okay, hopefully that made sense. And let me zoom you guys back out. There. But yeah, so hopefully that made sense how I'm gonna do everything. But once I get to paycheck number 2, it'll make a little bit more sense, especially if this is your first time seeing me, because I know it can be a little bit confusing when you see this. It's just that because I'm so stubborn and I won't split the cash envelopes between the 2 paychecks, I have to pull from my bill money or my 1 month ahead fund, because that's what it means to me. I just call it bill money. It's just easier for me to remember with that label versus 1 month ahead. But I'm very, it's hard for me to be like taking money out, and I live for paycheck number 2 where I can put it right back and life is good. But thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a super fantastic Thursday, and I will talk to you guys again on Saturday. Y'all have a great one. Bye.